Welcome back to another episode of Across the Pond. I am one of your hosts, Ad Sloane, and with me is Angela Garrett. What have you done?
I'm just trying to put my headphones on, and it just did its own thing. I don't know. I've got like some Noel Felding hair a little bit. Hey, Noel, if you know what's up, give me a call. There we go.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Not too bad. Josh will be in. He's running a little bit late. He's got family shit to sort out before he can come on. So you will see him. He will be in very, very soon. But already off the bat, we have SVK Vapes. Thank you for stopping in.
Hello.
And we've also got KVTV. I like that Anthony added himself into the intro.
No, that was me. That was like the best prank ever, and I loved it. I could not stop laughing whenever he sent me that video. That was April Fool's Day, like a couple years ago. I was literally crying watching that because he completely pranked me. I loved it. Oh, there's hope. Hey, lady.
And we've also got Chris Doyle in as well. Hello, mate.
Hello, Chris.
So, before we get going, how you been?
I've been good. Just things are finally starting to settle down, trying to get more moved in. And I know I'm still super echoey. I'm still trying to get stuff done in this room, so it won't be so echoey. So look, I got a buckbeak. I added to that on the shelf, and he's got his Hogwarts letter, which we all know that Adam hates Harry Potter. It's fine. I love it. So there's more for me to love. That's okay. And, just hanging out. Oh, speaking of...
You talk of the devil when he appears.
That's right.
Jesus Christ.
That doesn't sound good. What's going on?
That was definitely not a photo finish.
Well, you only moved 3.5 minutes late, so that's good going.
I am not prepared. That's how I'm doing.
That's okay. Hey, Josh, I'll take it for you. Hello and welcome back to Across the Pond. Thank you, Frank Undy. Chat, thanks for coming out. Thanks to Shake and Bake Media for the sick intro and for sponsoring the show.
Mr. Intense.
This is, let's see, to my left, and I don't even know if it's that way on the stream, is Sloane, the Cloud Cartel UK, and I think I'm pointing the wrong way. I don't know anymore what's happening. And he's our local Brett. And just joining is the Masshole Jedi. And I'm Angela, the Texan.
Proper coils. Yeah, here's a marathon tonight, mate.
That's right.
So, Josh, the host is here. Take it away.
Mm-hmm.
Angela, relax. Let him take over.
Thanks for the intro, Angela.
You got it.
Wow, it's been a day. Panels on my billet box took a shit. The 510 on my Chroma Z took a shit. Yeah. Landlord's blaming me for leaving the downstairs door open when I haven't left the fucking apartment all day. Don't know how that works. Life of an introvert.
Right.
So tonight I am vaping on because I have almost
not a billet box.
No.
Or at least not those panels.
The GAR 21
Have a good sleep, mate.
With a TBP pre-built coil tank with some Tango Melon by Transistor.
Ooh, yes.
Mallory.
My Aria from Asvape and Dwayne.
Very nice.
With the ether for some mouth to lung because
that was quite good with an ether on top. I don't know why.
Right?
Odd, but it looks nice.
Because the Chroma took a shit with some 12 milligram Peach Among Worlds. Look how well that is steeped.
That's beautiful.
Drinking Do Zero and a big fuck off water bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, what do you got?
Well, I have. So I just got my battery. The usual heavy hitter OG recall in there. I have some anarchist watermelon.
Oh,
Got my billet box with a new bridge in it. English bridge, the Molan bridge. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. Mate, it's 25 quid for this for the bridge. It outdoes the Mob Mini.
Is that the Ambitions?
Yeah. And it outdoes the Mob Mini.
If it's English, why didn't they call it the London Bridge?
Oh, dad jokes.
This is the way.
And that's all. Well, as Josh has got an ether, I'll use my ether with my fuck off drip tip.
I need that drip tip,
which I have actually chipped a tooth on. So
yeah, see, that's why I don't like metal drip tips.
But what, £1 from Amazon, you can't go wrong. You really
yeah,
can't
£1 from Amazon. We can't buy Amazon shit, vape shit on Amazon here.
But it's 80 quid to get me tooth fixed, so I suppose it's £81.
Right.
You know?
That's a good trade-off.
I'm drinking it's the most diluted coffee because I made it for the first show, drunk half of it, and it went cold, so I've just filled it back up with some hot water. So that's tasting a bit iffy. And fuck off glass of water. And cheeky shit. This is
Very good.
Go on, Angela. What are you puffing on and drinking on?
Well, of course, I've got this Vupu guy that hasn't left my side, but in it, I have some Uncle Chris's testing grounds, and this is very, very similar to the lemon cake from Starbucks. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is happening. Okay, Josh. And I'm drinking coffee out of my snarky tea mug that says "Even heathens love the season." You know, Agatha all along, and yeah, because it's December, it's fine. And I got something new in. Besides the pink headphones, that I'm still not sure exactly what the hell's going on with this, but whatever. I got a little dot mod AIO, and I got these cute little panel guys on them. It's like a whale and a squid. I was like, that's nice. Cute. And in there, I've got some Marketplace. This is watermelon, hula berry, lime.
Yes,
pretty good.
That
to pair with that is to with my fuck off Yeti water.
That Marketplace line is really freaking good.
Yeah.
Oh, the drop 1.5. I got mine sitting here. I love it. Such an easy thing to build on.
Blue raspberry. That sounds amazing.
I hope it's better than the OG drop, because the OG drop sucked.
Oh, I like this. The airflow is so much better. Oh, a butter pecan pie. Who makes that liquid? Because that sounds fucking amazing.
Assuming that she made the blue raz lemonade, she may make that butter pecan. Speaking of liquids people made, I'm getting me some Lubriderm.
Oh, yeah. I spoke. Tribal Buddha dropped me a message as well.
Yeah, I talked to Steve today, and he's gonna send me on some Lubriderm.
Talking about liquids, if you're in the UK, head over to Dripper Labs. You can get some of my liquid now. This isn't the actual label, but it's a strawberry bakery, which is quite nice.
Morning. Did they ship to the US?
Situation.
No.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's gonna be a whole show of.
Yeah, lots of winking.
That's all right.
Oh, Mallory. I'd love to try some of that butter pecan pie. Let us know. I'll hit you up.
So I definitely wish I would have gotten some. I got some mail today. I got some coils from Jay. Some of his RDL aliens. Because I was anticipating my .v2 being here, but that didn't happen. So
I can't wait to see that thing.
Monday, I will have a brand new .ao v2. I did get some replacement panels. I got some clear into like a faded black dot Susco panels.
Nice.
Can we all take a moment's silence for Jake Scrapwood's mod that decided to take a flying concrete wall?
We were in the Cool Kid Hangs with him when that happened.
Oh,
they
no,
look beautiful. I love
real?
the look of those. They look so nice as well. So a moment's silence, please. So, Josh.
So as a reminder, we are on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I want to touch on what I called not a giveaway 2 weeks ago. We're going to call it a give back, maybe a little bit more appropriate. Unfortunately, we have had to disqualify a number of entries because, let's face it, we know you folks have mods and whatnot. This isn't something for you to be entering for yourself because you want some new gear.
Nominate someone else.
I think we discussed that when we announced the give back. So it's for somebody who cannot afford some new gear and what they're currently using is shit, or for somebody who is maybe using a Jewel or a Sigalike or something and wants to take the next step. You can still email us across the pond, usuk@gmail.com to enter. A lot of this has been graciously donated by Texas Mama. The liquids will be of your choice of flavor and nicotine strength, coming from Clown Vapes. And we also got a 4-bay Nightcore charger coming from the great country to the north of me. But I'm an idiot and I can't remember the guy's name. So Jimmy James, I don't.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. I suck at remembering names. What else have we got going on for news? Anybody got any news? Anything newsworthy?
Nothing from the UK. Still going through the whole prescription thing. I haven't read, to be honest, I haven't really been reading up on it. I've been elbow deep in baby shit. So I haven't had time to actually get some reading done. I think the only thing I ever read was setting up the stream, the description. I think that's the only thing I've read in the past 2.5 weeks.
So as everybody should know, as of the 19th of last month, unfortunately, the House did pass the Build Back Better bill. Say that 3 times fast. Which does include the nicotine tax here in the States. Our last chance to have it removed now lies with the Senate. So contact your respective senators. CASA I've got a very small list here of some big players, I guess, in the Senate that I guess can sway the vote either way. Arizona would be Senator Sinema, Nevada would be Senator Cortez Masto. West Virginia, Senator Manchin. I don't know what these people have. They must have some sort of majority leading clout in the Senate.
Probably on the Ways and Means Committee.
For CASA to be listing them by name instead of just everybody contact your senators. And I know just at the beginning of the week, Angela, I think we were talking about something about IQOS.
Yeah, I stumbled across something that I was like, this is a little interesting. The IQOS is no longer for sale in the US. So I'm like, love it or hate it, this is a little bit of news. So the story comes from UPI, and they wrote just a quick little synopsis. and said tobacco giants Altria and Philip Morris International can no longer sell or import its vaping style electronic cigarette in the US after a deadline passed over a patent infringement complaint with rival RJ Reynolds. So that's why they can't sell it. So in September, the U.S. International Trade Commission ruled that the IQOS device infringed on 2 RJ Reynolds patents and ordered the companies to halt U.S. sales. After a 2-month review, President Biden's administration decided not to intervene and rejected the ITC decision. So the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office is also expected to make a separate ruling on Reynolds' patent claims next year. So
now the IQOS, when initially introduced in China, it was from the makers of the Marlboro cigarettes, correct?
Yes, that their parent company of Philip Morris is Altria. So
right. But what does RJ Reynolds have on the market that is
RJ Reynolds is Camel, Views.
Right, but do they have an IQOS device? Do they have the heat not burning sticks?
Maybe they do. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been following closely enough with the IQOS stuff to know whether they do or not. But
so you may see it internationally, but you're not going to see it in the U.S. anymore.
Is that
at least not the device?
Yeah.
Yes, it is the heat not burn. The device
the little mini
itself.
ciggies.
Yep, the heat sticks. Yep. Now
so
this article doesn't
still
say
produce the heat sticks, just not the device.
Correct. But I don't know. I don't know.
Welcome
if
to vaping, Altria.
Right. I don't know if they're going to sell the heat stick still or not. This just says the device itself. So
you can continue to sell liquid, but no new devices.
No new devices.
So that's about it from CASA and from our wonderful U.S. Patent Office. As far as CASA, please follow and join CASA for all your in-depth advocacy needs. You're only going to get little bits and bobs here from us. It's free, but you can donate to the cause should you decide to. It's really good. I'm not sure if the survey is still up, but if it is, do the damn survey.
I do know they're running a 6th sale right now on
yes, they are.
The 6th of a lot of vaping gear.
Yep, so and they have fluffy sizes. People.
Yes, they do have fluffy sizes.
So I would also consider subscribing to the CASA podcast on SoundCloud and YouTube with our good friend Logan Exhales and Alex Clark. There you're going to have right from the word right from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
All the information from A to Z on all the bills. They go into detail. Another really good show to get into if you're advocacy minded, well, you should be advocacy minded, would be Tuesday Bro Newsday with our good friend Nick Green and Danielle Jones. Again, going to get more in-depth advocacy news and goings on with those two than you're going to get here. But given the fact that, vaping brought us all together, we feel as though we need to give you at least a little bit of information. Get your feet wet. So you got nothing going on over there. Well, you said you were elbow deep in baby shit and you've been sick for like a week and a half. So
yeah, to be honest, I have nothing's come across my radar. So if anything massive would have happened, I would have seen it. So I think it's just business as usual. But don't quote me on it. So I promise you, next show I will be on the ball when it comes to stuff like that. But I haven't. I've been laying on the sofa feeling sorry for myself for like a week and a half, trying not to shit myself.
Oh.
So elbow deep in your own shit and your son's.
Yeah. And I haven't worked out what one smells worse.
that might be for your wife to discern.
Poor girl. That's all she deals with. It's just one bad smell after another.
Horrible ass. Well, we flew right through that. So, okay, folks, have a good night. Thank you for coming. No, main topic. Here we go. This is what you came for. The very first food episode that Adam and I did, I believe it was right around 2.5 hours of us just bullshitting. It was about 2.5 hours prior to a bit of editing and probably about 2 hours and 15 minutes after. So every conversation him and I have for some reason always reverts back to something that we've eaten or something that we like to eat. So
because food is awesome.
Food is great. It brings people together. So that's our main topic. We're post Thanksgiving here. It's, we're all hungover. We still have turkey coming out of our ears. And
you guys do. We don't.
What better way to kick that off with, the actual holiday season is now upon us. With a food, volume 2.
So what did you have for breakfast?
I had a bagel and cream cheese, I think.
Oh, bread.
So I'm going to pose this very first question to my two lovely fellow panelists, excuse me, like I'm introducing this show or something, and our chat. Cranberry sauce.
Nope.
Yes.
Canned or real cranberries?
Both.
In the bin.
Either or for me.
I don't like the real. Look, I'm from Massachusetts. I've had plenty of fucking cranberries in my life. I don't like them. But what comes out of the can and looks like the shape of the inside of the can is fucking amazing. It just is.
So sweet. I love it.
We've had 2 for canned.
Yeah. And what we do with some leftovers is we take egg roll wrappers and we fill it with mashed potatoes, turkey, cranberry sauce, and stuffing. Roll it up into an egg roll.
Oh my God.
Grease fry it. Let it dry. And then you got some good old thick turkey gravy to dip it in.
Okay, I'm started back on keto and you're killing me right now. That sounds amazing.
This is a horrible episode for you.
Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna get past it.
We started doing that probably 3 years ago, and it's been like an after Thanksgiving staple.
That sounds amazing. We've done sandwiches like that.
It's
called like the things, but an egg roll. Oh shit! So cranberries. I'm gonna go back to cranberries real quick. This is how I like to celebrate cranberries all year round. In Texas, we go to Sonic and we get a Route 44 big ass drink from Sonic. And you're like, give me a cranberry Sprite with the magical crushed ice. Yes. Maybe a little lime in there too. Yeah. Cranberries.
SVK, man, you may not want to stick around if you're just getting hungry now, because we've got a lot of stuff to cover.
I miss bread.
No to stuffing, no to gravy, and no to cranberry, and no to turkey.
Okay.
Wait.
So your stuffing is different than ours.
Yes.
Well, just any stuff.
Okay. Wait. Do you guys call it stuffing or dressing?
Stuffing.
It's stuffing.
I call it stuffing.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuffing. Ooh.
So
fucking
our
sage
stuffing,
and onion, all that shit. No, thank you.
No, so dude. All right. So for those of you who don't know, Adam is Muslim. He cannot have pork products. Correct?
Yeah.
Right.
No pork.
So that's unfortunate. But you do remember what cherished sausage tastes like.
Yep.
Now imagine that in stuffing.
I'd rather just have the chorizo sausage on its own. Fuck the rest of the stuff.
There's not much else in it. It's a little bit of chicken broth to soften up the bread, cooked cherise, a little bit of diced onion into the bird's ass.
Ooh. I don't like turkey either. No. No, thank you.
He's getting itchy talking about turkey.
Yeah, I can't do it. See, I don't like gravies. is horrendous.
Oh, that's another thing that we have like 12 different kinds of here.
Yeah, I've had your gravy. That you've got loads of different ones, and oh no,
Your gravy comes in like a freaking cardboard tin and is powdered.
What are you guys talking about? You make gravy with flour and
we do
grease.
we do make gravy, but a lot of people buy the granules and just put hot water
God,
in.
No, get those people out of here.
My sister, this made me feel sick. My sister used to, at the end of like Sunday roast, she'd have the gravy. She'd put mint sauce in the gravy and then dip bread in it and eat it.
Nope.
Nope. But I will eat mint sauce out of the tin, out of the little jar. I love mint sauce, which is like that vinegar and mint that you put on your lamb and stuff. Oh,
I don't think I've ever had
like mint jelly.
I've never had it.
It's similar. It's like a waterier version.
Yeah.
You put it on top of your lamb and that.
I don't like lamb.
Yeah, I'm not a lamb fan either.
Lamb all day long.
No, thank you. More for you.
When I was younger, we used to get a leg of lamb, and I used to, at the end, get the bone. I used to suck all the marrow out of the bone at the end of it, and eat all the cartilage of it. Until we got a dog, then I had to fight the dog for it.
I would pay to see that.
Yeah.
Dog always won.
So you guys are talking about like dressing, right? Or stuffing or whatever, however you want to call it. So I was always under the impression that British stuffing was completely different than what we call Yankee stuffing versus Southerner stuffing.
Well,
so traditionally here, we make our stuffing or dressing out of cornbread, which I personally cannot stand. I am the most Southern person you'll probably ever meet.
I have to try that.
I think it's disgusting because to me it has no flavor. I actually prefer the Yankee stuffing, but I make mine. One of my old bosses, her parents were British, and they made theirs bread with breakfast sausage and water chestnuts, and it was amazing. So good. So good. That's how I make mine. Everybody likes it. Sounds weird, but it's just like
ways to make it. Obviously being, having a grandmother that cooked mainly a lot of Portuguese food, the cherished just wins.
See, I'm weird. I hate roast potatoes.
Dude, potatoes taste the same, whether they're fried, roasted, or
mashed potato all day long.
Potatoes are awesome.
All day long. And if you want to get a bit fancy, if I get a wild hair up my ass, I'll put carrot and swede in and mash it in with a mashed potato.
Ooh, that sounds good.
But sometimes for Thanksgiving we'll do a carrot and potato mash or a carrot and potato and turnip mash.
Oh, not turnips.
Rutabagas.
I don't like turnips.
Rutabagas with carrots. Oh my god, yes.
See,
smells horrid. It's amazing.
My sister does honey glazed carrots. Oh,
candied carrots.
It is healthy, but it's so bad. It makes your teeth hurt when you eat too many of them, but they're so good. All sticky and
honey and brown sugar.
Is that all it is? See, I'm not with all this fancy ass cooking.
So do you guys eat like sweet potatoes or yams? Either one. I mean,
I have a bit of an addiction to sweet potatoes. I eat them at work. Literally, I'll just get the sweet potato, whack it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes, and I'll sit there and eat it.
It's one of the healthiest vegetables you can eat, actually.
I saw the better ones are the purple ones because the ones we get are orange, the orange inside. But
I've never had a purple potato.
I've had purple potatoes. I got kicked in the nuts, but I haven't actually eaten one. Yeah, I was watching a program about the healthiest places in the world, and I can't remember.
Shit ain't here.
No, it's definitely not Texas.
Not here either. And I can't. It was somewhere like Malaysia way, like Filipino way, and they eat the purple ones, and apparently it's got like anti-cancer.
Yeah, like taro, like a taro. Yeah.
But I've never seen them. I'd like to try them, but yeah, I got a bit of an addiction to sweet potatoes. I buy a big bag of them and I'll have one with my lunch. And the skin's the best bit.
You get that nice and crispy in the oven.
I microwave them.
So you just eat them plain?
Yeah.
You don't put like marshmallow cream and cinnamon and butter and yum on them?
No, people think I'm weird at work. I put it on a bit of tissue in the microwave and then I just wrap a bit of tissue around it and eat it. And just bite it and eat it.
Do you have any fluff left?
No, that's cool.
No, you've eaten it all. All right,
that's all good.
But you guys can get marshmallows over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can get fluff now.
Really?
Yay!
And I saw the other week. I don't know if I told you. I was walking around Trafalgar Square and shops were selling tackies.
Wow.
£8 a bag.
Oh my
god!
Fuck
all that.
For like this, a little bag like that. I was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna need about 8 of them."
That little bag costs us like $1.25.
It's like 39 cents here because they're made here.
I was walking around. I went to tea. I was like, "Oh, I need to get this." We looked at it. I was like, "No, I'd rather go without."
So £8 is probably about $11.
Oh my God.
So anyway, stab your sweet potatoes. Throw a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. Chuck them in the oven. Wait till that skin's nice and crisp. Pull them out. Let them rest just maybe a minute. Cut them right down the middle. Fold it in half. You're going to want to get brown sugar, cinnamon, a little bit of maple syrup, and some marshmallows.
I don't want fucking diabetes. Fucking
yeah,
hell.
You do.
I'm on the borderline already. I don't want to be pushed over.
If you're not a diabetic before that, you will be after that.
Shit. No, I sweet potato. I'm really funny. I don't like the way they do over here now. They probably had them over there for years. Sweet potato fries.
Love them.
Yes.
Don't like them. I just like a sweet potato on its own.
The only problem that I have with sweet potato fries is they're just not crispy enough on the outside.
Yep.
Whether you fat fry them or whether you air fry them, they're just a bit.
Yeah,
you pick it up out of the basket and it just.
Yep.
What I did try, I went very fancy. It was last year. It was halloumi fries. Oh.
What's that?
What the hell is halloumi?
It's a type of cheese. You've never had halloumi? Oh,
never heard of it.
I'm probably going to butcher it, but I think it's like a Middle Eastern sort of cheese. I'm probably well off. It's probably from like France or something, but halloumi cheese, and they deep fry like that stuff is the bollocks. Even if you just grill it with a bit of sweet chili. Mm-hmm. If you can get some halloumi is amazing.
Oh, it's a mixture of goat and sheep milk cheese.
Yeah, no, turn it off.
Sometimes cow's milk. I would eat that because I really like goat cheese. I think it's really good.
Not like goat cheese.
Get some halloumi, cut it into slices, just grill it till it's a little bit black, and then with some sweet chili dip it in, or make some chips, and they're all string. Oh.
Okay, so cheese is like halloumi, Josh. Queso blanco, very similar.
Okay.
So I'm with you. I would totally eat that.
We call it squeaky cheese because if you grill it and you bite it, it squeaks against your teeth.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Oh, it's lovely.
I've heard it called squeaky cheese.
Oh, but if we're going for like different some sort of exotic food, I had something the other day, and would you try it? I had sheep stomach curry. Little diced bits of stomach, and it's great because if you get it on the right side, you see the little hair things that are on it. Oh,
nope.
And do you know what? The only way I could describe it, imagine pork belly. You know, like when you cook the pork belly, the squeaky bits.
Yep.
That, but more beefy. Oh,
I couldn't do it.
Nope.
What about lamb's brain? No.
I'm not coming to Thanksgiving at your house. So I'm sorry.
Well, I'll
be like, here's the sweet potato pie from the Texans.
What did we had? Tandoori chicken. We had beef curry, and we had we make our own pizzas, but we because my guts don't handle like pizza cheese. Like I'm held up for a couple of days, so we roll out puff pastry, and we get cheddar and red Leicester, just a little bit on top with some tomato puree, and we just put cut chilies, cut green chilies, and we make tandoori chicken and dice it and then whack it in the oven.
Oh, that sounds good.
That sounds good.
It's literally like 10 minutes, and it's better than most of the pizzas because, like, you've got Domino's out there. You get like a pizza and a sign, you're 20 quid down minimum.
Yeah, our Domino's sucks here though,
and it's all like good. Greasy.
It was better in the 80s and the 90s. Oh. They change shit too often here. So back on the potato wagon, mashed potatoes. I like Red Bliss, skins on. Cut them up, boil them, mash them, just a little lumpy, with some cheese and sour cream, a little bit of green onion.
That sounds amazing. Hi, welcome to Carb Talk. Flying across the pond, because that's all the shit that I cannot eat anymore. That I'm just like, oh.
See, me and T only eat mash, but she doesn't like the skin on, so I have to cook them. I have to peel the skin off. But I add rosemary to my mash.
Ooh, yes.
There you go.
But what I do is I season the water with Mrs. Dash as per usual, some garlic powder, and then I put 2 sprigs of rosemary, not dry, but the green ones, into the pan, so I let it boil in it, and then I cut them up and fry them when I mash it. So that's my fancy mashed potato.
Well, my mashed potatoes right now are made from cauliflower.
Oh.
Cauliflower mashed up. We're like, hi, it's pretend mashed potatoes, and we eat it, and we don't like it, but you know.
I've heard a lot of people do cauliflower steaks, so that never made sense to me.
No, we eat a lot of cauliflower rice because, you know, on keto you can't have any carbs. So
cauliflower rice, if it's cooked right,
it's not bad. It's not the best.
I think anything could taste good if you just season it with something else rather than just eating it like plain. But it's trying to find.
This is what's so hard. It's the holidays, and it's like I want cookies. I want pie. I want all these foods, and it's like, no, here's your little protein shake.
Here's a question for you: pies, dessert pies. What is your favorite dessert pie if you had to choose?
Oh God!
If you're desert island pie, should we say?
So I could go. So it's really hard for me. I'm like, I love a sweet but tart cherry pie. And blueberry. Oh my God, fucking blueberry or ginger peach. Like one time I need like peach cobbler. And then I'm good. Like one time a year, like in the summer with ice cream. Oh shit. You guys are killing me.
Just because Boston cream.
Oh, too sweet for me.
Gotta have it. And I'm a pumpkin pie junkie.
Okay. Have you ever had sweet potato pie?
I have not.
It is better than pumpkin. It's creamier than pumpkin. And you're like, what? Tastes just like, imagine pumpkin pie and how awesome it is, and then take it up a notch.
Yeah, I'm a pumpkin pie junkie.
I'm going to mail you a sweet potato pie.
Here we go. Mint choc chip pie.
Ooh.
That does sound fucking amazing.
That sounds good.
I'm game for a good lemon meringue and a key lime as well. But
my grandmother made the best lemon meringue pie. Oh my God, it was so good.
See, I was just about to say, my nan used to make apple pie religiously from apples from my garden. And I used to pretend to be ill to go and eat it. Since my nan died, I have not been able to touch apple pie since. I have not eaten any apple pie since.
Because it's nothing like her. You need to take her recipe and like revisit it and make it yours.
It died with my nan.
Oh no.
I've never had apple pie since. So she died when I was 14, 15. I haven't touched it since. I love the smell of it. I've bought apple pie. Haven't been able to eat it. So it's weird. So I'd have to go for lemon meringue pie. That would be
My
one.
grandmother made an amazing lemon meringue pie.
See, I hated lemons when I was younger. The older I've got, I will sit there and just chew on a lemon. Just cut in slices.
God, that's like my kids. River will walk around with lemons, any kind of super from this. He was a baby, and I was like, "Ew, aren't you gagging off that lime?" Nope, eating it like it was an apple. I'm like, ugh. He loves it. I'm like, you're gonna ruin your teeth.
See, it's weird. My mum eats the zest of an orange. After she eats the orange, she'll eat the outer bit as well, which is, yeah. I've bitten into it once and never again. So it is what if we go down the desert island route for a couple more. If you could only eat one meat for the rest of your life, what meat would it be? Like what animal?
Do I get to pick the cut?
Yeah.
Man, that's hard.
Well, I'd just give it the animal, and you'd have to survive with it. What animal would you choose?
I'm going with a cow. I need me some tri-tip.
See,
I need a good
filet
tri-tip or
mignon or
hanger.
brisket, but I'm like, dude, I love the holy trinity of the cow, the pig, and the chicken. I'm like, give me the white meat, give me the pig. Like, there's nothing better to me than like smoked pork ribs. Oh my God. Especially if you make them with coffee like I do. Holy shit, it's amazing. Sounds weird. Coffee grounds on pork. It helps break the meat down.
Oh.
So good. So good.
See, I'd have to pick goat.
See, I've never had goat.
My favorite, like goat curry with Scotch bonnets and that. Oh
God, that would be too hot for me.
Oh, amazing. I like Scotch bonnets on pizza.
See, I like Hatch chilies, but I'm a weenie, so I'm like, that's about as hot as I get. I love Hatch chilies.
So if you can get some goat meats are great.
But I don't know how to cook it. I would need somebody to like make it for me.
Yeah.
And then I would try goat. Does it have a white meat and a dark meat?
No.
Just all the same.
Dark. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's all dark meat. I probably wouldn't like it then.
And the marrow in a goat is amazing.
That's the best part of eating like ox. Like you eat the bone marrow broth. Like,
yeah. Oh, we got SV Capes. It says beef Wellington.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I can't do mushrooms. So the duxelle sauce gets omitted.
Yes.
Give me mushrooms all day long.
Same. Team mushroom.
See, you got to get the big fuck off ones.
Yeah.
And just fill it full of couscous and a bit of cheese and stick it under the grill. Oh, bit of chili on top.
Sounds good. Maybe some mashed potatoes.
World's your oyster. Just give me mushrooms.
Right.
There's nothing like fried mushrooms with a breakfast.
Oh, God. That sounds so good.
But I like them I don't like them when they go a bit hard. I like them quite like squidgy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Josh is over here throwing up in his mouth. It's okay.
So are you the type of people when it comes to that came out a bit rude, but you'll understand. So
you people.
Are you the type of wankers that go ahead?
So say like if you're going out for some food, so you go say like if you go out with Nick or you go out with Jen and say like you go out for like steak, would you like want to pair an alcoholic drink with what you're eating?
Yes.
Yes.
So you'd have like red wine with your steak?
No.
Stuff like that.
I have margaritas with my Mexican food.
I suppose that makes sense.
Margaritas with Mexican.
Yeah.
Beer with burgers or pizza. And a scotch with a good steak.
Oh. I would do the
'Cause
bourbon.
I'm not a big I don't sauce my steaks. If the steak is cut and prepared the way it's supposed to, you shouldn't need any sauce.
That's right.
So even if it's cooked in like a garlic butter with some rosemary or something, that's fine. It just accentuates the the flavor of the beef. But if you get a good 20-year-old Scotch neat, it's gonna the oakiness from the Scotch is going to play off of the flavors from the steak.
See, with steak, I liked it when it was still mooing when I stick my knife in it. I like mine. I like blood, everything.
Me too.
Mop it up.
So you're a blue rare kind of guy, huh?
Oh, as blue as you can get it. Like literally, just show it the grill. Like that. There you go.
Go on now.
Or just bring me the cow. Just shave the cow and give me a knife and fork, and I'm ready to go. It don't bother me. And if you had it with chips, you'd have to dip your chips in the blood as well. That's the best bit. But if you like Scotch, do you like single malt whiskey? The best, when I used to drink, the best single malt whiskey, hands down, is Knockandu, which is from the Black Hills in Scotland. So I used to religiously go buy £300-400 bottles of whiskey because me and my dad were like massive single malt drinkers. So we would get like the Japanese stuff as well. This one is like £20 a bottle. If I manage to get hold, if I can find one, I'll send one over. It is the best whiskey you'll ever go. When we used to go for Indians and Indian takeaways, I used to sneak a bottle into it, and we used to drink whiskey with curry. Because a lot of people drink beer with curry, but it bloats you too much.
So I found something recently. I know because you guys cannot drink.
Yeah, Mallory.
And the comment of the night goes to
Mallory.
Oh shit, where the fuck was I going?
You found something.
Oh. Thanks to TikTok, I found something.
Oh, TikTok made me buy it. Here we go.
No, it's not a TikTok made me buy. It's a TikTok made me share with my friends who are Muslim. You cannot drink alcohol as a Muslim. I know this now because of Adam and T. Mocktails.
Oh, yeah, mocktails are... No?
Wait, there is a company, a spirits company, that specifically makes 0 proof cocktails, like mixers, like whiskeys and bourbons and scotches, and specifically designed for those who can't tolerate alcohol or religiously can't drink alcohol. You're still getting all the taste. Like, I absolutely love an old fashioned.
Oh, me too.
Oh
God, yes.
I could tell you a horrendous old fashioned story, but it's not for live on Instagram.
But you could get this 0 proof, and it tastes just like you were drinking an old fashioned or any other mixed drink.
It's coming over here. We've got a lot of English celebrities, ex-alcoholics that have released. Like, we can get like alcohol-free gin because I love gin.
Oh,
I can just drink a glass of gin. Doesn't have to be with tonic. No, leave the lemonade, leave the tonic water. Just give me a large glass of gin, and I'll just sit there and drink it. But a lot of them are doing like gins, whiskies, and that. The beers are fucking horrendous. The closest one I found, and you're going to hate me for saying this, is Budweiser Prohibition. It's called. It's an alcohol-free Bud. But the only reason I say that is the closest thing to tasting what it actually tastes like with alcohol. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but Budweiser tastes like shit anyway. So.
Yeah.
Oh shit! My mic's dropped. It's pissed. But yeah, no, I don't even think the smell of alcohol now just does it. Well, I suppose it probably brings back memories. But even the
naked in the bush memories.
Yeah. There's been many of them. But I'm happy at the pub drinking couple of glass of Coke and a coffee and that. But
so if there was,
we've had mocktails.
One food that you had to eat for the rest of your life.
Like type?
Yeah, like one food.
Like a meal or
be it steak or ribs or pizza or pasta or curries or whatever.
I'd have to go with my wife's goat curry and a biryani. I'd have to go with that.
100% pizza all the way. Breakfast,
think I
lunch, and
would-
dinner can do it for the rest of my
Man,
life,
it's hard.
standing on my head.
Man, I love spaghetti and meatballs. Love it. You know, all the shit I can't have anymore.
Well, when you guys come up here, you're breaking keto because
Oh,
Ooh,
Addie's
Addie's
here.
in the
Let's give a
house.
special shout out. It's Addie Tooney's birthday.
happy birthday, Addie.
Fellow Sagittarian.
Birthday to you.
You're the only one singing.
Happy birthday. I'm going to carry on. Happy
I'll make the
birthday
dog howl.
to you. Happy birthday, mate.
Happy birthday, Addie.
Yes. So when you guys come up here, you're gonna have to break your keto because Federal Hill in Providence is all Italian.
Oh yeah, I'm
It's-
100% here for it.
Literally
Give me
all
all
Italian.
the cannelloni and the cannoli. I like both.
It's all Italian on one side,
Oh my god.
and then on the other side of the street is all your Middle Eastern, Mexican, and a bunch of other places. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
Federal Hill sounds like death row part of a prison. When you said that, I was like,
I mean, Providence was a big mafia town, so you know, all those old school Italian restaurants still have those private dining rooms for the Dons.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Complimentary bullet hole. Hang your coat on. Oh, got another one from Addy. Thank you, fam. I'm really excited for this one because I start getting social security.
Yeah.
Buy yourself something special.
Oh,
So,
yeah. So for me, it's definitely got to be pizza. You're all about the curries, and you're all about the basic spaghetti and meatballs. That it can be as basic as you want, but you get a good fucking meatball that makes the meal.
Yes, it does.
Absolutely.
Like
makes the
penne
meal.
al vodka. Like I am here for it.
I like a good vodka sauce.
God, it's so good.
Definitely.
if you would have
garlic
asked
bread.
me
Jesus.
about 10 years ago, it would be lamb ribs and chips, barbecue lamb ribs and chips. That's all I used to eat when I used to go out. But lamb ribs, I know you're not a lamb fan, but the spiced lamb rib is fucking amazing.
Pork ribs all the way.
Pork ribs.
You swine.
Yep.
I am not a beef rib fan.
I'm not either. I don't like they're too. There's not enough meat there, and the meat that is there,
Coming
it's
from
not
such
tender.
a large animal, you would
Yeah.
think that there's going to be a lot of meat on the bone, but you really do get more meat on a fucking rack of ribs from a pig than you do on a cow.
And so much tastier.
It is.
You're like,
And when you can just like twist the bone and pull it out of the middle of the meat.
let's go for another one. Yep.
All around your chops
Oh
as well.
yeah. All over your
Oh, yeah.
shirt. You're like,
Shirt,
this is
face.
good.
Everything.
And you
yeah.
always find a bit on your elbow, don't you? A bit of sauce on your fuck, it's all over your shirt.
And then you
means
look
you're
like
eating good
an idiot trying to lick it off.
That means you're eating good in the trigger hood. That's what that means.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, here we go. Mallory said, "Me being a Texan, I've got to go with smoked beef brisket."
Mallory,
I love a good
Nicholas
brisket.
makes the best brisket ever. So good.
I'm getting hungry now. My belly's just started rumbling.
I'm pretty sure this show will do it to you since we're sitting here talking about food and
Yep.
carbs
Yeah.
and beef and
Well, it's nearly 1 a.m, so by the time we finished, it's a bad idea if I start eating now. I'll be on the sofa with the whole fridge around me. Just give it to me all.
What's something that you used to eat so much of as a kid that you cannot eat now?
corn.
Nothing. I eat everything.
Yeah.
KFC. There you go. We
Sometimes
religious.
tomato soup.
I love tomato soup.
Oh, I can only have tomato soup when I'm ill, and it has to be in a mug.
And it has
I
to be
can't-
made with milk.
Yeah, it's
not
got to be creamy.
water.
It's got to be creamy.
Just a
can't
tin
eat
of
it.
Heinz, just a tin of Heinz tomato soup in a big mug in the microwave when you're ill. Sit on the sofa with a bit of bread, the heel, just dip in the heel in, and but give it to me sober and it'll make me gag.
It's got to be creamy. It's got to have
Creamy.
rice in it.
Rice.
Tomato and rice soup.
Never heard of that.
It's amazing. And you got to have grilled cheese.
Yeah.
And you got to have goldfish crackers.
Yes.
As soon as you said that, SVK threw in grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Yes.
See,
That's like your comfort food.
See, for me, it has to be the heels of the bread. So the two ends, the big hard bits, dip that in with your soup. Oh,
I give that to the dog. I'm like, here you go, sir.
that's the best bit of the loaf.
Nobody in the house eats that other than me.
I don't eat it either.
It's the best part. I always save the heels and have a 2-heel sandwich. Oh,
And that's usually what we make our stuffing with too.
Wait, I just thought of something. How come bread companies have never made all heels, where it's just heels of bread?
I'd buy that.
There
all
you
day long.
go. $1 million idea.
It's like
Somebody's
we
gonna steal it.
we can get crustless bread here. You think I'd buy the bag of crusts? That's the best bit of the bread. I'd just sit there dipping it in, dip it in the fucking jam.
Yeah, the ends of the bread we would, as a kid, we would just give them to my grandmother as the loaves were gone all throughout the year, so she could make the stuffing.
They're good for cheese on toast. So you put the cheese and put it in the grill because then it's sturdy enough that when you put it on normal bread, it all gets a bit sloppy in the middle. At least it just keeps it.
What is it with the British and putting fucking everything on toast?
Toast is the fucking best thing. Dry toast is amazing.
Okay. So, fish fingers on toast.
Yep.
Is it literally just fish sticks?
Yeah. Bit of butter. Put your fish fingers on there. Captain Birdseye fish fingers, if you want to be a bit posh. And then maybe most people put a bit of tomato sauce on it, but brown sauce all day long. And you're golden.
I'm seriously about to spend $10 on a fucking bottle of
no
sauce.
No, we've already bought a rather large one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Brown sauce is the best sauce in the world. I put it on everything.
How have you been getting on with that coffee syrup?
Odd. It's sometimes I have it and I'm like, oh God, and then I have another one. I'm like, oh, so I'm in that sort of. I'm in the middle.
When you go, oh, you put too much in.
What'd you get?
I sent him a 32-ounce bottle of Autocrat coffee syrup.
I'll have a spoonful of it, and I'm like, yeah, that's all right. Then I'll have another one. I'm like, oh no, and I'm not, but I'll go for another one. It's sort of that. I've got a love-hate relationship with it.
It goes in milk. What are you doing? Just drink it. You just putting it in a spoon and drink and eating it.
I'm surprised you're not putting it on toast.
Yeah. I put it in ice cream as well.
You can do that.
Ooh.
Absolutely. Get a nice frosty glass of milk. Teaspoon of that. Stir it up. Oh, that is the Rhode Island State drink.
Oh
Coffee
no,
milk.
I was putting it on a teaspoon and just eating it. And then I put some in some ice cream because we had some ice cream left over. That was pretty good. I didn't know what to do. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna try.
I thought I told you that. But anyway.
Well, the first time
I brought up the fish fingers because I heard somebody else talking about it, and I was like, that doesn't seem odd at all. Why would that be an odd thing?
It's like a fish sandwich, just separate.
Yeah.
See, we put crisps in or chips in our sandwiches as well.
I do that all the time.
Nick does that.
Oh,
all right. So when you order fish and chips there, does it come with a side of bread?
no, but you can get a buttered butty.
So
you
we
can
get
make a chip.
we'll get
chip
like
butty.
a quarter of an Italian roll here.
Oh
like a stick
no.
bread.
You'll
And-
either get a crusty roll or you'll get like I don't know if you call it a sub or something.
like a baguette.
Like a hoagie.
Yeah. With a load of butter in it, and you just whack a load of chips in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
great.
they give you bread with your fish and chips here.
You asked for it here. A
So I
proper
just-
fish and chip shop.
I just rip it open and stuff a bunch of chips in there, and
Yeah. The proper where my mum and dad live, it's one of the oldest fish and chip shops. They've only got 6 restaurants, takeaways in the whole of the UK. And you I pay £4 for a large bit of cods, so it's fucking like this, massive bag of chips and 2 bread rolls. Just
When Nick and I went to California for the first time years ago, I was okay. So there's Mexican food in California and there's like Tex-Mex, and it's totally different, right? We're definitely more chili and queso based. They are more fresh avocado guacamole based. But you guys, Californians do something with their burritos that is amazing. They put French fries in the burrito.
yes,
Snap! It is so good.
I've seen people
And they're
put French fries
huge.
and mozzarella sticks.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
see, I can't believe we have that chipotle over here.
Chipotle, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and
We
it's
have
so
one being
fucking
built right down the
expensive.
street that has a drive-through.
It's like 14 quid for a burrito and a drink.
What? No, it's supposed to be
We
like
don't-
$7.
We
No,
used
it's
to
like
get it because
$11.50 up here.
we get it cheap. Or we used to get it cheap because they used to give us discount, like my workplace, because we were next door, and I'd get it for like 6 quid, and literally it's like,
Yeah.
do you like some guacamole? Yeah, more than that, then please. Just fucking scoop it all on. As much guacamole is my. I love that stuff.
I can't do it.
My son hates it too. I'm like, what is going on? It's the only thing he's like, nope.
You don't eat the green stuff.
He does not like it.
It's like mushy peas. I don't eat mushy peas either.
Oh,
I would eat mushy peas. I've never had them, but I would eat them. Okay, let's talk
Mushy.
about guilty pleasures. Like, what do you eat that you don't want to admit that you eat? And it's got to be some weird combo thing, okay? That people are like, what the hell are you eating?
ooh.
We all eat something weird that we don't tell people that we eat. So I'll go first if that's okay, so you guys can think on it, because it's pretty weird. So when I was a little kid, my uncle turned me on to mayonnaise. I don't mean like
Dukes.
Miracle Whip. Yeah, I mean like Dukes, right? Hellman's real mayonnaise
Yeah.
on saltine crackers. Give it a try. It's amazing. Mayonnaise on crackers. You'll thank me later.
So I honestly don't
Try
have.
it. It's good.
I don't have.
I will give it a
anything
go.
That is odd. The only thing that I've been told that is odd that I do is I stick a fork between my Oreos and dip them in the milk.
Oh, that's
and eat
smart.
them. But my mother-in-law will put chocolate frosting on saltines.
Oh, that sounds good. Sounds good. But Josh, you are what I would call a very picky eater.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, like you hate, like if it's a vegetable, you're not eating it.
Yeah.
See,
You've
I've
got to
only got
hide
one.
the vegetables for me to eat them.
There's only
But
one.
I will eat a chicken stir fry or like a fajita or something like that. I think my problem is the texture of some of the vegetables. If they're soft, I'm game. The only vegetables that I can really deal with that are like raw, crunchy would be like red onion. I can't do a raw white onion. Can't do it. But a raw red onion on like a burger or something, absolutely.
I don't like onions at all.
Lettuce, carrots. Yeah, but other than that, I've now gotten used to sometimes eating cauliflower rice.
Wow.
Jordy, what's going on, buddy?
What up, Jordy?
You're gonna hate mine. Then.
Yeah, I don't know. I lost it. Oh, cauliflower, raw cauliflower, like in the veggie trays. But don't dip it in the onion dip. French dressing.
Oh, that would be good.
See,
Not
mine,
weird, though.
I haven't had it for years, but when I used to live at my mum and dad's, the day after Christmas, I used to get bread and butter and mash a load of cold Brussels sprouts.
Yes, sir. I would eat that. I love
oh.
Brussels sprouts.
I've had
Loads.
Brussels sprouts once in my entire life, and I did enjoy them. First of all, because of the way they were cooked, and second, because I didn't know what the fuck they were.
See, when I moved to central London, I wanted to lose weight, so I decided to live off Brussels sprouts. So for a whole month, all I ate was Brussels sprouts. I loved every minute of it, but fuck me, you wouldn't want to live with me.
No,
like,
fuck no. Yeah.
Shit. Talk about ring sting. I was letting off left, right, and centre. I'm not even joking. My poor housemate. Dad, fucking hell, you need to stop eating now. Like, I would sneeze and fart. Like, if I got up, if I sat down too hard, it would shoot out my ass. But it has to be thick white bread, thick butter. They have to be cold and mushy. Push them all in, and then
I like him roasted too, like some garlic and some olive oil. Oh my god! Like in the oven.
Yeah, see, I used to just grill them so they were crunchy.
That's good too.
Have them in a bowl and just chuck them in. Just eat them like popcorn chicken. See, that was my little. But when I was younger, we used to cook them with bacon.
Yes. Why don't we like take them and like roll them in like panko breadcrumbs and then deep fry them? Deep fried Brussels sprouts. Ooh. So says the Texan. That would be awesome.
Just fucking deep fry it. It'll be fine.
Just deep fry it. It's fine.
Okay, here's a question. As to the if there's any other Americans, sewer ruggers in there. Have you ever deep fried a turkey?
Personally, no, but I have eaten it and it's fucking delicious.
Same and same.
Because I've only seen videos of it going fucking horribly wrong. I've never seen one video of it being done
right.
right.
You have these jack knobs that are like frozen turkey.
Yeah.
No.
You have to let that bird thaw 100% before you drop it in that oil, or else it's going home.
Yep.
It's just like
to the moon, Ellis.
It's not even like you might lose your eyebrows. That's like 3rd-degree burns to you and everyone around.
You might lose your life.
Oh, it is another one from Geordie. When I'm training, I eat spinach with everything, and that does the same to me too.
I love spinach.
Oh, spinach all day long.
Yep. Spinach and ricotta pies.
I went through a big stage of just eating mashed potato and like mixed veg. And that was it. Give me a spoon, and I was happy.
Over here, over here and up here, because they're not down south, we've got a pizza chain that is local. They're called Pizzoni's. And smoked turkeys are amazing as well. Anything smoked, really. You really can't go wrong. I've had smoked cream cheese. I've had smoked eggs before. It's just good. Yeah. Anyway, so they have a mixed greens pizza. So it's literally your spring mix. And we get it with red onion, banana peppers, ricotta cheese. Is it ricotta? No. Feta. Feta cheese. The base is a Parmesan peppercorn dressing and grilled chicken. Holy shit. Smoked mac and cheese. Yep.
That sounds good.
See, mac and cheese, I'm a weirdo because obviously my family.
We know this.
I got family in Missouri. I love Velveeta mac and cheese, but the little shell ones.
Yeah.
Just the goofy shit.
Yep.
T loves the baked one, so it's got like that hard crust on top. Oh no, it has to be sloppy.
My mother and grandmother made baked macaroni and cheese that is absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, no, it has to be like it doesn't taste like cheese. It's 90% chemicals. That's the best mac and cheese.
We don't do Velveeta up here.
Oh, Velveeta is so fucking expensive.
It's just loads and loads of American cheese.
Yeah.
It sits on the shelf and it never ever goes bad. And I'm like, I don't want to eat that because it just sits there forever and ever. Like an apocalypse could come and it would be Twinkies and Velveeta.
And cockroaches.
Yep, that's exactly what I was about to say.
I can't do Twinkies.
I can't either.
Deep fried.
Oh, talk about deep fried Twinkies. My worst, taking back to vape for a second, my worst ever e-liquid I ever tried was a deep fried Twinkies and strawberry cream.
Really?
That actually sounds good.
That sounds
made
really
me throw
good.
up. It sounded good. It tasted fucking horrendous.
Are you wing people? Do you people like wings?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I still am, but I was on the Hall of Fame in the NASCAR bar at Daytona Beach for spring break because I broke the record for the most of hot wings at it.
Oh my God.
All right.
82.
Jeez.
And I don't remember any of it because I drank too much tequila that day. But I remember waking up and projectile vomiting over the room. That's all I remember.
Here's the big burning question: flats or drums?
What?
If I eat them, it's flats. But I don't really. It's like boneless. Like if I'm eating wings, it's got to be boneless because it's too much work.
What do you mean flats?
So like the wing
or a leg?
Yeah.
Oh, I like the combo, mate. All of it. Anything. Give me any of them.
I prefer flats myself, and they're really easy to eat because you just you stand them on one end, you push down and just
stick it in. And then you got to chew the bone to get the marrow out as well. Always got to get that marrow out.
Fucking bone marrow. You a goddamn dog?
You've seen his teeth. No, but wings are amazing. There was a place
I could eat my body weight in wings.
I think the only place that put my ass down with spicy wings was Screaming Buffalo Wing. It's like a chain, and they like the thing. Oh, try this one. If you can eat 5 of them, like you win a T-shirt and shit like that. And I was like, I'll be fine. They brought me out paperwork that I had to fill out, and then gave me gloves.
Yeah,
oh, damn.
And this was after a whole night of drinking with my cousin. I had one, and I was under the table with my face on the floor. Oh, I couldn't do it. And then I took them home and then tried to my cousin's house, and I tried to eat them later on that day, forgetting that they just get fucking hotter and hotter.
Oh.
And I just had Johnny Cash going through my head, if you get where I'm going with that.
Yep.
Never
and
again.
A bottle of Preparation H.
Toilet roll in the freezer.
Pepto-Bismol and Preparation H.
Yep.
Sitting on a bag of frozen peas. That's all you need. Oh, see, Sirog, I make my own buffalo sauce for my wings. I always think homemade tastes so much better.
Yeah. So over here we have food challenges.
Oh God!
Like all over the place. That Ring of Fire. Sewer Rug. That's when you get called the next day to pump out the septic.
Yeah.
Cheddar's full.
I fucking love that movie.
We just watched it last weekend with the little kid.
So yeah, you have to like sign waivers and whatnot if for like spicy food challenges. And there was one place. Now this has got nothing to do with spicy foods, but I think it's in Texas. They make a giant pizza. It's like the size of a round table. It's got to be like 10 feet across. And if you and 4 friends finish it, it's free.
Oh God, gluttony.
Yeah, I've the ones in the UK are shit. I've done all the spicy wing ones in the UK because they've started bringing them over here now. And well, I'm not saying English can't deal with spices, but we don't do it to the level that obviously the Americans do, where you have a whole culture around like that's just ruin your insides type job. It's ever since that diners, drive-in and divers and man versus food started playing
Yep.
over here, everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
But the English ones I have no issues with. So when I go and see because I this go and do this one, your guys ones are on another level. Like it's it
Yeah, we
burns
basically want you to rot your gut out.
Yeah, there was one that I watched. It was it was the Davy Jones locker, and the guy had to put on a respirator and everything when he was cooking. I was like, I wouldn't fucking touch that.
God.
That's a piss.
Yeah.
But you've got like, what is it? The heart attack grill.
They shut it down.
Is it really?
I think so. It's gone.
I thought it was still open.
I know. Let's use our friend
Google.
Well, I think it was like 5 years ago, my family went to Vegas for Christmas and we went to the Toby Keith bar and me and my dad tried that 100-ounce burger challenge. I think I managed about 6 ounces.
It's still open in Vegas.
Yep. It's on Fremont Street. I will go there and eat for free.
They give you gowns and everything, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you weigh 350 pounds or over, your food is free.
So what's that in stones? So I only know stones.
I never paid attention much to the metric system because I knew it wasn't real. Just kidding. Except for when it was like, it's time to check the air filter in your Volkswagen. Oh,
that's 25 stone.
What's that?
It's 25 stone.
Oh, okay, yeah. It sounds a lot more when you do it in pounds. 400 pounds. Oh, fuck me. That's like 50 stone. It's like not even close. It's like we say when it's 0, it's freezing. You guys are quite a lot higher.
32.
Yeah.
It's like 32 is like our summer. Forgetting it. We're degrees.
So 32 is at the point where water starts to freeze.
Yeah.
So
0.
That's why
it should be 0 because it makes sense.
I agree.
I never paid attention to the metric system because I didn't think it was real.
There's an echo in the room.
New hashtag, the metric system is not real.
That's going to go on the description on SoundCloud.
Uh-huh.
Was that after tactical nap?
Yes, it is.
And numb bum.
It's all right. I've had a mooch around the house, so I'm all right. I go back. Oh.
Oh my God. But yeah, I would definitely want to go to the Heart Attack Grill. Another place I want to do is Dick's Last Resort. It's here in Boston.
Man.
They basically insult you the entire time you're there.
That sounds great. Can you throw it back at them?
Yes.
Yeah.
They give you like dunce caps and everything, and they give you a nickname and they write it on the
cut off your tie. Like that's not. I'm not paying people to insult me. Like that doesn't sound like my idea of fun.
When you piss drunk, it's probably even more fun.
Probably.
I'd love that place. I just want to spend all day in there.
Toby Keith's, the one we had here, the food was absolutely horrible and it was overrun with mice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you don't love this bar?
No.
I was a massive Toby Keith fan.
Wahlburgers, on the other hand, now that's a good restaurant.
Okay. We have one here. It's freaking amazing.
Yes, it is.
Amazing. They're like, what is it? Aioli mayonnaise that you dip your tots in. Oh my God. I was like, man, oh no, it's so good.
I've gotten to meet Chef Paul a couple of times.
So good.
And I'm not saying what company I work for, but the company I work for is one of their vendors.
Nice.
And I've gotten to meet him a couple of times. He was there after hours at one of the locations, and you know how you go into a restaurant or you watch something on TV, especially when like diners, drive-ins, and dives. Guy Fieri, he owns a number of restaurants, and Gordon Ramsay, and like it's everything is cooked the way that they wrote it out to be.
Yeah.
I can tell you from firsthand experience at some of the places that Guy Fieri has owned, it's not the case. Because if he cooked it like that, everybody would be dead.
Right.
But the way Chef Paul creates his recipes, everything is followed right down to the ingredient. So a World Burger is going to taste the same here in Massachusetts, where they were founded. It will taste the same in Texas, Vegas,
good.
the UK, Canada, and wherever the fuck else they are.
Because at first I was like, oh, this has got to be gimmicky, Wahlburgers. Oh my God, no. I was like, what the hell is government cheese? Oh my God, government cheese. This is great. Let's have it.
Yep.
So good.
Government cheese.
Government cheese, please.
Their mom actually passed away not too long ago.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know what it is. The tots are amazing, and they're like
the beef is good.
Yep.
And their burger and their bread. I was like, wow, this is good.
You can actually buy their brand of beef in Stop and Shops. I don't know if they're sold in like Albertsons or Kroger's or something like that. So I don't know if you guys have got it down there. But if you have a Wahlburgers, I'm sure you could probably buy it at a grocery store. Usually that comes hand in hand.
See, we don't eat out a lot anymore. I prefer my homemade food now.
Yeah.
If we do, we may occasionally go out to one of the restaurants to do amazing chicken wings, and you get like 10 for £2, and while we're out and about, we might just grab them. Oh, fucking Andy's in the house. Hello, mate.
Hey, Andy.
So if we're doing takeout, most of the time it's because either one of us don't want to cook, or we've got nothing in the house because we hadn't gone grocery shopping, and it's usually something quick. There's an amazing Greek style pizzeria up the street, and we give them a buzz, and they bring the pizza, and that's it.
See, we always try and cook for 2 to 3 days at a time. So we cook bulk. So especially with like the curries, you just keep them in the pan, you just heat them up like in the morning and in the evening, and they just get more flavorful. Or I'll do like a fuck off lasagna or shepherd's pie or something, and then you just reheat that up in the oven.
Wait, shepherd's pie or cottage pie?
Shepherd's pie.
Okay.
Has to be lamb. Or sometimes I push it and get chicken mince.
Ooh,
that'd be
never tried that.
But the missus, she does like the first she decided to try shepherd's pie, like make it for the first time. But she put all her like the Asian spices in there, like what she would for a curry. So it was like a Asian shepherd's pie. Oh, unbelievable. So good.
That's good.
So yeah, we generally cook in bulk. So we'll cook for a good couple of days just to make and I do my work food. So I'd normally have bulgur wheat. And quinoa, so I boil that up, and then I have some grilled chicken. So I pre-do that for the week at work, so it's all ready to go. So it's easy just to reheat something in the oven and fucking able to cut shit up and everything like that. But occasionally I'll get a wild hair up my ass and we'll cook something a bit different. Or if we go to grocery shopping and we decide to buy some fish fingers or anything else, we'll have something random. But we
do a lot of simple meals. Steaks and chicken, something, pastas, tacos, lots of fucking tacos. It's like Taco Tuesday every other night here.
See, I normally buy 3 chickens and I get the butcher to cut them up into 8 pieces and then freeze it and just take 8 pieces at a time, marinate them overnight, and then just grill them and then have that with bulgur wheat for work. Because rice is too filling. You have too much rice and you just want to fucking sleep. So bulgur wheat and quinoa is always quite a good mix. With Mrs. Dash.
Not a
always
quinoa fan, and I've never tried bulgur wheat. So,
bulgur wheat is so good. And after you cook it, I put a bit of honey in there as well, mix it in so it's got a little bit of a sweet kick to it. That's good. There you go. Shepherd's pie uses lamb. Cottage uses every other animal in mince.
I love cottage pie.
Yeah,
Any pie is good.
I think we did the difference between Shepherd's and cottage on the first food episode.
But what I will say this now, it's not a fucking pie if it hasn't got a bottom. I hate it when someone says, "Oh, you go to a restaurant, or I'll have a steak pie or something," and they just put a bit of fucking pastry on the top of it. A pie is the whole fucking lot.
It's got to be enclosed.
That annoys me when people do that. I love couscous, Andy.
So
couscous alone.
The way I was brought up making cottage pie, first of all, we always called it shepherd's pie.
Same.
And there's no bottom to it.
Correct.
It's your ground beef, your vegetable, your potato, chuck it in the oven, and that's it.
No cheese on top?
Nope.
Okay, that's how my grandmother used to make it. Also called shepherd's pie. Ground beef. Vegetables were she sometimes didn't even put them in. And mashed potatoes and cheese.
For us,
shepherd's pie.
It was always ground beef, corn, and mashed potato.
Can I have a bit? Boob. Sorry, I was just reading Andy's comment. But I can't remember what I was going to say now.
So it sounds like Andy wants a rice cake. That's some styrofoam.
Oh, rice cakes and peanut butter.
Oh.
No.
Styrofoam. Mayonnaise on crackers. Try
See,
it.
I've got to be careful with peanut butter because I'm
I've got a big fuck off gallon jug of Dukes in my refrigerator.
You need to bake a pie with it.
Really?
See,
cake.
are you crunchy or smooth? Because if any of you say smooth, I ain't going to be happy. It always has to be crunchy
peanut butter.
I like smooth.
Oh,
because it doesn't tear up my bread as bad.
Well, that's why you put more on.
Why you toast it.
Okay.
See, that's why I don't have peanut butter because I'll go through a jar in a week. I'll just have peanut butter continuously.
Dip your celery in there, and you're like, "Girl, it's on."
Apples.
Ooh,
Granny Smith apples and peanut butter.
Yes,
See,
sir.
If we talk about apples, T and her family, apparently it's a Bengali thing. You get an apple, you get a green apple, you cut it in slices, and you mix chili powder with a little bit of salt. Mix it together and then dip your apple into that.
Yeah, that sounds like tahini a little bit. Like in Texas, there's a big, group of Mexican and Hispanic culture here, and everybody's like, "Ooh, here's mango. Put some tahini." I've got some in my cabinet right now. You put that shit on everything. It's like Frank's Red Hot. You're like fruit. It's so good, so good.
Yeah, I'm not really a salt I will have salt.
It's chili powder and salt and a tiny bit of sugar. Oh, so good.
Oh, I'll have to tell her about that. She'll like that. But she'll sit there with this apple, dipping it all in. Oh, not for me. Andy's saying he likes them both. Smooth has a place for certain applications. I'm not even going to ask.
All right. Does the cracker matter?
Well, saltines.
I have Ritz.
That's going to be more buttery, but give it a try. You going to do it live? I'm
going to do it live. I'll be right back.
Yeah! He's going to throw up, you guys. I should have been like, take some tahini. Go get some
Dip it in lard.
Go get all this stuff.
So is it Andy's on the peanut butter and apple as well?
Yeah, no, I like peanut butter pairs nicely with a lot of things.
See, I had a poached pear for the first time a couple of months ago. That was horrendous.
With the cheese inside. Yeah, that's something that I like growing up, my neighbor across the street, she called it pears with cheese. And I was like, what the hell is this? And I did not like it either. That is a very
acquired taste, should we say?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's anything else? Oh, here you go. Mallory agrees with you.
Yeah. Gotta be smooth.
It's always got. I love chunkier the better.
But do you put it with fluff and then have a fluffer nutter? No. Check this out.
I tried it.
Oh, you didn't like? It's very sweet. Like very. Make your heels. Make a heel fluffer nutter.
That just sounds horrendous. Just the name.
All right, here we go.
In case you thought I was bullshitting.
All right. Oh hell yeah!
Holy
That's
shit!
I wish this podcast, this live stream was sponsored by Duke's. That would be amazing because the shit is great. That and tahini.
The story about the gallon of Duke's, I put up on Facebook because I've been hearing Duke's. It's all about Duke's.
Good.
So I put up on Facebook. If any of my Southern friends want to send me, I was thinking like a little squeezy bottle of Duke's mayo. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for the shipping. Just get it up here because we can't get it up here. And, I'll try it. Friend of ours was on vacation in North Carolina and came back with this. Now, that's all we've used.
They're in North Carolina.
So
they're like, let's have some potato salad.
I got my Ritz.
Yep.
I'm waiting for some vomit. I'm not in the splash zone.
Josh, you just take your knife and just a little bit.
And just because Adam thinks it's weird, plastic cutlery.
Hell yeah. So like you're not gonna make it's not like eating pimento cheese. Yeah. Just throw it in your mouth and give it a try.
Holy fuck, that's good.
That jar's gonna be gone by the time the show's over.
See, I've never had it with Ritz. Now I'm gonna have to try it with Ritz.
The butteriness just kind of like.
Josh is like, hold on, I'm dipping now. That's good. It's a great little snack. Mayonnaise on crackers.
Holy shit.
Right?
Holy shit.
Sometimes you just got to eat weird shit.
All right, I'm not.
Jen's going to come home and she's going to be like, Josh, what the hell are you doing with the Dukes and the Ritz? Be like, Jen, you got to try this.
Why is the Dukes in the bedroom? What kind of freaky shit you planning? That was good.
It's not bad. Wash them down with some dew, just like a real Texan and Oklahoman. Or Indiana, because that's how like Central Plains rolls.
You guys got some weird sodas down there too that I want to try.
Like what?
Is it cheer wine?
So cheer wine is not really a Texas thing.
Oh,
I've had it once. I think that's more of like a Carolina thing. It's all right.
You know me too well.
You just been like mayonnaise.
Stick my face in the jar.
Just like mayonnaise Santa or something.
like a kitten that's got its head stuck in a jar. Yeah, I think that there was another one that Sifu was talking about that he can get in Louisiana. But I'd love to send you guys some Moxie.
What's that?
It's one of the oldest colas in the United States. They're owned by Coke now, but they were privately held for the 200 some odd years. It's an acquired taste, but it's good. If you Yes. Yep. People eating tasty animals. You like Dr. Pepper, so you'll probably enjoy Moxie.
Oh, I love Dr. Pepper. The vanilla and cherry Dr. Pepper, So get out there, it's good.
I never got a chance to try the berry.
Oh, the berries and cream was sick. Right now they've got cream soda and Dr. Pepper. And they have it in zero. So we're like, we've got like 2 cases of that in this house.
Pepsi has a black cherry.
Oh, okay. I haven't tried that.
It's fucking
We do
good.
have Code Zero now, or Code Red in Zero, and I'm very happy about it. I love Code Red and never,
That's not one of my favorites.
Oh, man. I don't like Voltage. I'm like, eh.
I liked Major Melon, and that was really good in
that
Zero.
one was okay.
Adam's like, what are you guys talking about? We don't get that shit here.
Mate, you got to try some Dandelion and Burdock. Now, that's a drink.
Our cans of soda are this big. Seriously, whenever T sent me the picture of all the cans of soda at the wedding that you guys were at.
Yeah.
The little baby cans.
Were they like airplane size?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's cute.
It's to stop the kids fucking drinking too much because they go fucking mental.
Big red, hell yeah, big red. Big blue, big peach.
Food.
Yeah.
I can't.
Food,
well,
glorious food.
We can't be done with talking about food and drinks and all this shit. Can't be. No, I won't allow.
So
it.
if there's a food that you hate the most, what would it be? The food that you just can't stand.
Cabbage.
See, boiled cabbage is nice.
It fucking stinks.
It does stink. You got to put a little bit of sugar in there to keep the stink down.
Listen, I might
put sugar in everything.
Yes.
Not only was my grandmother Portuguese, but she was also Polish. So having stuffed cabbage was like
a staple.
Every week thing. I had to leave the house while she was cooking it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
I guess for me, the only thing that I'm like, is sushi. Oh, fuck
yeah,
no.
I won't do
fuck
sushi
no.
either. Fish
like,
needs to be cooked.
Or like lima beans or hominy. That's where I'm like, I'm drawing the line on that.
Tuna.
Love tuna.
Yeah. As long as it's albacore, I'm good.
Yep.
And water.
Yeah. No, we've got a special
yellowfin
name
is
for
good.
It's probably gonna offend. We call it tramp gash.
Gross.
I wonder why.
I can't do it. Even when you open that tin, I've tried it so many times. Can't do it.
Jen doesn't like tuna fish either, and it doesn't matter how I make it or anything else. She just
okay.
I had a bit of crushed red pepper in it.
Oh,
okay. How about deviled ham?
I'll do it.
Deviled ham straight up smells like cat food.
But it tastes good.
It's amazing. A lot of people are like, ugh. I'm like, I like it, but I'm the one that eats mayonnaise on crackers. So
deviled ham on crackers, yep. Right out of the tin.
Yep. It does. It reeks like cat food. You're like,
I think have you ever seen that? Is it Stromanoff, the fermented fish? You know, the smelliest fish in the world. Have you ever seen that? In the cans that are like exploded.
Oh,
maybe.
No.
Next food episode, we'll get a tin each.
Oh, no. I would literally throw up.
My wife would throw me out.
Yeah. I'd probably throw myself out. Like,
I live on the 3rd floor. She'll throw me out the 3rd floor window. Yep. Coming to you live from Charlton Memorial Hospital in Traction.
He had one too many.
Hi, I'm the Broken Jedi.
The Broken Jedi.
Oh.
No. Can't do it.
Do you guys do anything like for holidays? Like, is there like a staple in your family that you're like, we eat this?
Thanksgiving is always turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas is always ham. Now, growing up,
that was the one.
just looking at the word makes me shudder. Growing up, Easter was also ham. But since when Jen and I first got together, her family always did a clam boil on Easter. Sadly, since her father passed away, we haven't done that. But that's like the tradition.
You should do that for her. That would be awesome. That would be an awesome homage to her father for you guys to keep going.
And when we went to La Salette, which is a large Catholic shrine, they do a big Christmas scene. I think I sent you the picture.
Yeah.
There's right next to the cathedral, there's like this big round building with candles that you can go in and light for those who have passed. My oldest daughter, Mackenzie, went and lit one for Jen's father.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, let me tell you how much of a heathen I have. Are you ready to hear my heathen child story? Okay. My son and I discovered...
I knew it wasn't going to be Ainsley.
No, she's very good, respectful. Here comes River, right? We go into, because I love to go thrift shopping. Like, I just love to go see what I can find. You know, it's like the thrill of the hunt for me. And there is a Catholic thrift store not too far from us. And I was like, oh, let's go check that out. Like, it has pretty good reviews. We walk in and they have like a little place where you can walk off to the side and light a candle, right? River's like, oh, let's go in there and blow them all out. He thinks it's like a birthday party thing, right? And I'm like, and of course he's loud, yelling this, and everybody's turning around, and I'm like, oh my God, River, no, this is not like
it's
fun
not
time. Like, so then we got a quick little Catholicism lesson at the Catholic thrift store.
But that was fun.
He is fun. He keeps life interesting, that's for sure. But he's never seen anything like that. So how would he know?
Yeah. He just thought it was his birthday. Where's my birthday present?
That's the only candles he knows is birthday presents.
We have a lot of those Catholic Christian thrift stores. Usually they're attached to or affiliated to one of the churches.
Yep.
There's a really big one, St. Peter and Paul, not far from here, but they do all kinds of stuff. They're like not just like clothing, but they do furniture and everything. Some really good finds there.
I'm like, let me go dig through the records. Let me go dig through like the old costume jewelry. You know, let me see your grandma's coat. Like, I love it. It's so fun.
It might be an old soft pack of Camel filter. No filters left in the pocket.
You know, probably. And hell yeah, Mallory, Cajun crawfish boils.
I've never had crawfish.
Whoa! What?
They're good.
Oh, so good, Josh.
Nope.
It's like kind of a combo between lobster and crab. So it's sweet like crab, but like the consistency, I would say, is more like lobster. So
I do like lobster.
It's a good mix.
The one we had, they boiled it in beer and potatoes and all that stuff, and that was good.
That sounds delicious.
They just pour it onto like a metal tray. There you go, mate.
Yep.
That's how we do our clam boils up here.
Oh, really?
Beer and brines and waters, and just boil it up. And I don't eat clams. I've never eaten clams. Don't like it. I'll eat clam chowder. I'll eat clam cakes. I'll eat fried clams, but I will not eat clams and clams casino. But I won't eat a regular clam right out of the shell.
I don't think I would either.
But give me the potatoes, the chorizo, the hot dogs, the sausage, everything else that comes in the clam boil. Yeah. And a fuckload of bread.
Just mop it all up.
All the bread.
Yep.
Yes. God, I miss bread.
And living where I live, we've got such a heavy Portuguese population that you can get the Portuguese crusty rolls.
Food.
Like I can open up a window and there's a bakery right down the street and you can always smell bread.
Oh, I would die.
If not you, Adam, but Angela, if you've ever heard of Gold Medal bakery bread,
I think so.
Or even some of like Wholesome, it's made right here in Fall River.
Okay. Like my bread love is real. I have a bread scented candle because I just walk around. I'm like, I just put my face in it because that's about the only bread I'm getting right now. I'm like,
I love carbs.
Oh, so good. Me too. Me too. And I'm like, no more. Bye bye.
Down the road from where my mum and dad lived was the factory where they used to make Kingsmill bread. And in the summer, you'd open the window and you could just smell freshly baked bread. And that was great.
We used to live south of Fort Worth, so we were right by Mrs. Baird's Bakery and Miller Coors. So when you were driving down the highway, you didn't know if you were smelling the bread or the beer, but it smelled amazing. It was like sometimes it was like a combo of both, and you're like, beer bread.
On
so good.
93 South in Merrimack, New Hampshire, as you're on your way back down towards Mass, there is the Budweiser Brewery, and they do tours and tastings and whatnot. But you can smell the hops as you're driving by, and that's where they have all the Clydesdales too.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Fucking enormous.
Workhorse.
Close, very close. Go 15 minutes west.
Cheese soup. Oh my god, yes. Beer, cheese, and pretzels. Oh god, You guys, this is killing me.
I forgot Mowgli's also a masshole.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy Charisse over Linguiça because it's I'm not going to confirm or deny. Because Charisse has got a little bit more of a spice to it.
You guys know what's like not too far from me that we discovered? A German restaurant. Oh, it's I would put it right next to Beer Garden at Epcot. That's how good it is.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I had
cabbage rolls, Josh.
What did I have? Not a Beer Garden. It was a little kiosk, a little cart in Disney Springs. But I don't know what it was, but it was amazing. It was definitely schnitzel and like this giant fucking brat.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, well, we got a German bar up where we are. It's called Cats and Jammers. And you get sausage and steins of beer. And me and a load of mates, we decided to go there before going out on the night out and ended up staying there. And there was an umpire band that turned up. And when you got a stein of beer, you forget it's not just a pint. So you start just downing these pints. And it didn't end up too good. My mate ended up with a trumpet, which obviously he got from the umpire band. But
Stein's what, a pint and a half, 2 pints?
I think it's close to 2 pints, so it might be a bit over. I'm not sure. But mate, German beer was amazing. But the Steins, once you've had too much drink, they're fucking heavy fuckers. Yeah, he just knocked someone out.
Yeah, my dad's got a whole collection.
I used to love going to that place. We used to go there like weekly, and then we couldn't go back.
They wouldn't let you back in?
No, sadly. It was a good bar, though. Why it lasted. Cats in jammies. Now, cats and jammers, it means hangover in German, but it's obviously spelled. I'm not saying it correctly, but...
Yeah, there's probably a lot more harsh...
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of in there.
Oh my
I
God,
don't need
no.
another community strike, please, no more.
Oh, Mowgli, Wonder Bread. I love Wonder Bread so much. It's like my favorite bread. And then blueberry pie. Oh, mother God, yes.
Yep. Wonder Bread.
Can you tell I'm carb deficient right now? I'm like, give me all the bread and the pie. Oh my God. It's so like, that's like, I am, restarting keto because I mean, I was on keto, I did really good. And then we started moving and then everything became crazy, crazy, crazy stressful. So what did
Thanks
I
for
do?
stopping by, Aaron.
Yeah. Hey, Ern. And then it became stress eating time. So it was like, give me all the carbs, give me all the bread, give me all the stuff I'm not supposed to have. And then I was like, okay, we're done moving. And yeah, we need to go back on the keto. So here I am with my protein shake and,
Birdie, what's going on, buddy?
How did you feel being on keto, then eating fuck
honestly,
tons of
I
carbs?
felt great, honestly. And that's why I was like, I wanted to go back on it because I'm like, I don't feel like bloated. I don't feel like, I mean, of course, the first couple of days are pretty hard because your body's like, give me the sugar, anything. Yeah. And then once you get past that, you're okay. And sometimes you get a wicked bad headache because your body is punishing you for taking it off the sugar.
Yep.
So when you went, when you stopped the keto diet and started eating all that stuff, did it proper bloat you out and just felt like shit?
Yes. And then let me tell you what, I'm just going to be real with you. There is nothing grosser than a sugar shit. You get the sugar shits when you stop eating sugar and then you start eating sugar again. Oh my God, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Fucking liquid ass.
Yes, because your body's like carbs. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. So here we are, moving and shitting.
I think I've got a bit of gluten intolerance because I struggle. If I start eating bread, I have to pick and choose when I eat it. Yeah. It just does my guts so rotten.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I'm the same with cheese as well.
Definitely sounds like.
Then you might be lactose intolerant.
If I have cheese on toast, the missus has to leave the house because it's like just toxic waste for like 3 days.
The toxic adventure.
It's just spontaneous combustion. I can't stop it. You just get gut ache, and then I done it and then went to work and I had to get a train and I managed to nearly clear a carriage. I had people get up and walk away. So I'm sitting there holding my guts going, oh, it's going to come. And you hear, oh, shit. And then literally 2 seconds later, the warm wall of death just spreads.
And you've gone and killed the old lady.
I had some bloke on the train go, you're a vile creature. I was like, I'm really sorry.
You don't know the half of it there.
Andy was saying he gave up caffeine, sugar, and eating healthy. I got 6 days in and gave up. The headaches were so bad he couldn't cope.
The headaches are bad. You got to power through it. You got to get your electrolytes up. Drink more water and get some electrolyte powder and just drink. And then you're okay. It'll pass. But it's getting past it. That's the hard part.
There's nothing worse than just a continuous headache.
Yeah.
I suffer from migraines and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That just puts me on my ass for
That's
the rest
why you drink
of the day.
more coffee, dude. Coffee will get rid of a headache in a second. That's why caffeine's an Excedrin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Caffeine is wonderful.
I swear doing that leads to serial killers. Luckily, I did turn into a killer.
So what are some regional foods? Because obviously we've got Texas, Massachusetts, and the UK. What are some regional foods that you think that we may have not, each of us may not have heard of?
Lamb. Well, it's not. You couldn't really call it a regional because we're so metropolitan around here that what we call regional isn't even from the UK. See, we got things called lamb which is well, you're not gonna like it because it's got fucking lamb in it, but it's minted lamb on like an unleavened bread. But the salad is made with suka, which is a Turkish spice, which is mixed with pomegranate sauce and lemon juice all mixed together, and you roll it all up into like a wrap. That's fucking amazing.
That sounds lovely, though. I mean,
proper Cornish pasty, but with brown sauce. Whoopie pies.
Whoopie pie, yeah. We've had a whoopie pie.
Whoopie pies are great.
Yeah. I don't think, like, we don't have very many things here that I would say are regional, but I mean, I guess most of ours definitely comes from like the Mexican kitchen, right? And lately, Nick and I found this thing called birria, and I know I'm probably totally butchering that. It's brisket tacos.
Oh,
they are, but I mean, like, you could just pour the grease out. It's it's not like a Texas brisket. It's like, I think it's actually like, I don't know. I think it's actually like tongue, but it's amazing. Yeah.
If it tastes good, it doesn't matter what part of the animal it's from.
But it's super greasy and super amazing. Oh, lava bread. What's lava bread?
I've got another
fried cheese curds. God, yes.
I got another question for you guys. Is there a food that you've tried that you didn't think you would like, but you were surprised? It could be a food or a cuisine that you tried and you actually really loved, but the look of it might have put you off, or you thought you wasn't going to like it, but you tried it anyway. Well, I'll go first because I already thought, because this is what I come with a question. When I lived in Hammersmith, there was an Ethiopian restaurant, which it didn't look pretty. It was literally a big dish with looked like a pancake, and it was different coloured mush all on it. And you rip the pancake and pick the mush up, and it's mainly lentils and stuff like that. It didn't look nice, but it was amazing. I went back about 6 times. The menus weren't in English either, so it was all just like Ethiopians that used to go there. And me and my mates just turned up, and we was like the only token white guys in there. But it turned out to be one of the nicest foods I've ever had.
I honestly can't think of anything.
I thought of one. West Indian food. Out in the Virgin Islands, they have this stuff called saltfish, and it's like in a wrap thing, and it's literally the inside, like, nautilus of a conch. Well, that they have conch and they have saltfish, and it's spicy and it's amazing. I was like, this is not going to be good. It was awesome.
Yes, monster munch all day long.
Pickled onion.
Oh,
pickled onion and roast beef, the fucking best.
I'm gonna go another one. Lamb sag. It looks like a pile of daisy. It's so true.
See, I don't. That's why I can't eat sushi. I don't like the seaweed.
Boston baked beans. I love the blank stare on your face, Adam.
Me too. What is that? I know it as a candy. Yeah, that's all we get down here.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Brown baked beans. Just your regular old black, brown beans. Molasses, salt, and pork.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Very similar to how I make my, like, baked beans.
That sound good. Shit, we're 2 hours. We only got an hour and a half through, but we're 2 hours in.
Yeah, because we started talking about food.
Yeah,
and we all like to eat.
Clam cakes and chowder.
Oh, I love clam cakes. Chicken and waffles.
Oh,
chicken and waffles.
I went through a massive phase whenever I went out to, because we used to go to Disney every year and go see my family in Missouri. We used to go to Denny's for breakfast, and I used to smother my breakfast in maple syrup. That was a big thing.
So, fun fact, Denny's was better probably back then than it is now. And the maple syrup that you're getting from Denny's isn't actually maple.
It's not. Was it a pancake syrup or something?
Yeah, it's like the sweetened corn syrup and all this other shit. But we sent you real maple syrup. So
yeah, we've hidden the little real one that you sent us because we plowed through the other one, and we're saving that for summer.
Do you guys like sorghum?
No idea what it is.
Okay, so it's sticky like syrup, but it has a very different flavor. It's sweet. Okay, all right.
Never heard of it.
You can put it like on rolls or something. It's pretty good. It's different. It's not as sweet as syrup, but maybe it's just a southern thing. Okay. Anybody else ever had sorghum? Like the first time I ever had it was at Babe's Chicken. Like,
never even heard of it. See, I like maple syrup on omelets. If I feel like a bit of a sweet tooth,
hot sauce.
Yeah.
See, I already put chilies in my omelet, onion and chili, and then just maple syrup on top. Roll it up. Dark chocolate hobnobs. It has to be the milk chocolate hobnobs, mate.
I don't like dark chocolate.
Did I send you hobnobs?
No.
I sent you. What did I send you? Digestives.
Fucking amazing.
They look manky, but they're fucking amazing.
I love them with coffee. I can get them right down the street now, but they're probably like, I think they're like $3 a packet when they cost you 50p.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's like Takis, isn't it? It's always obviously the import charges that they're gonna.
Yeah.
So I remember going to a shop by the Belts in Florida when I was a bit younger, and a can of Stella was like $5. You know, it's shitting me. I can get 5 for £4 at home. I should just brought my load out. There's obviously import charges, and that's gonna. So, what's this? Hang on. Well, and this just sounds like a baddie in a Final Fantasy game.
Oh, sorghum. Not Sora.
Never played Final Fantasy.
Well, it's Kingdom Hearts, but I'm sorry, my nerd just came out.
My gaming stopped at Mario Kart 64 and GoldenEye. That was when my gaming stopped.
Mine stopped pretty much at Pac-Man and Frogger back in the 80s. Donkey Kong Jr.
Oh, I'm learning.
What's the
right?
We'll finish the main topic with what's the weirdest food item from where you're at. Now, honestly, because of the whole mishmash that you've got going on in the UK as far as cultures, I'm talking about proper English. What is the weirdest food item that you guys have?
I really don't. Marmite.
That's a good answer.
Fucking horrendous.
Yeah, no.
My dad loves it. He just sits there with a little teaspoon and he'll eat it. It's fucking horrendous. Andy, come and help me out. What's the weirdest English? But I don't even know if Marmite's English.
Thought it was Australian.
Yeah, Marmite and Vegemite.
Look, I don't think we don't really have weird food. That's Scotland, mate.
Yeah.
Haggis. I love fucking haggis. We celebrate Burns Night.
Fucking sheep stomach.
Yeah, that's a Bengali thing. Like lamb's brain curry, it's good, but I'm always a bit hit and miss with it. I always think of was it mad cow disease from diseased brains and stuff.
Boston brown bread.
I'm gonna cheat.
Bread
I'm
in a
just gonna
can.
Google weirdest English food. There we go. I don't even know what. Periwinkles.
There's a lot of people that eat periwinkles here.
What the hell's a periwinkle?
It's a really small shellfish mollusk. More of a mollusk.
I eat cockles.
It seems stuck to the sides of the hulls of boats.
Oh, okay.
So I eat cockles and vinegar. They're quite good. But it always says here is spotted dick, but it's more of like weirdest names rather than actual food items. Black pudding. There you go. Love a bit of black pudding. But I don't eat it anymore.
Nope.
Pig's blood and fat. Oh, I used to love a bit of black pudding. White pudding is also the other one that you can get over here. But no. What about Texas? You must have. Is it you guys that have Rocky Mountain oysters?
Well, I mean, I've had them, and honestly, it tasted like chicken nuggets. It did. They were prepared like chicken. It wasn't bad at all. I'm trying to think of like what's weird. I don't think we really have anything that's too weird here, unusual but I mean, I say that like every year at the Texas State Fair in Dallas, deep fried name something, like everybody has done it, like deep fried Coke, deep fried whatever. Yeah. Deep fried Thanksgiving dinner. Like they like strive for this.
The Americans
here's something that was really popular actually about 20 years ago. And Texas was supposed to boom on these. And it was ostrich farms. People were literally eating ostrich burgers and they loved it. I never had it, so I couldn't tell you if ostrich is good or not. Rattlesnake is pretty weird, Mallory. I've never had any kind of snake.
There is a jerky company in Newport, Rhode Island that basically makes jerky out of any animal.
Deep fry a stick of butter. Oh,
that'd be something my sister would eat.
That's something my kids would eat. I used to take butter out of their hands.
My sister would grab the stick of butter right off the table.
Eat it like a candy bar. Yep. Okay,
I didn't know that.
Get ostrich. Yeah. Huh.
I didn't know we can get ostrich in Texas.
Texas was supposed to they were waiting to explode the ostrich bird market and it failed. I don't know what happened. I know there's a lot of people here that have alpaca now. But they don't eat them. I mean, they're just
some of the weird jerkies that you can get from this place. Shark jerky.
Oh hell yeah, I'd eat shark.
Lamb jerky, duck jerky, striped marlin, camel, Rocky Mountain oyster, ostrich, emu, swordfish, Moroccan octopus, rabbit, snapping turtle, reindeer, alligator.
Alligator's not bad.
Mako shark, salmon, venison, wild boar. That's kind of
wild boar is not bad. Like I've had it in a quesadilla.
I love wild boar.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Elk, buffalo, kangaroo, python, pork jerky, ahi tuna, and smoked rattlesnake.
Jelly deals, just sort of another weird English one we have. So my nan used to eat them. So they're eels, and they roll them up, and then put them in jelly. So you eat the jelly and
no.
Nope. I did figure something out that the next thing I'm gonna try is toad in a hole.
Oh, that's good.
Mate, toad in the hole's amazing.
Yeah.
Just be careful with that batter, though. I showed you the picture that I poured a bit too much in, and I put it in a bread tin, and it literally come out about that thick. It's like a loaf of Yorkshire pudding with a couple of sausages in it.
Josh, this is how my grandma used to make it. She used to take just a glass that you have, a drinking glass, and toast the bread, and then she would just use that glass to press out the center.
Yeah.
And then fry the egg inside the buttered toast.
Well, see,
and then put it on top.
That's our toad in the hole.
Okay.
I've had that. I'm talking about his toad.
Oh.
You basically just make Yorkshire pudding mixture, and in a tin you put sausages and then pour it over the top. Pour the batter over the top so it bakes into the massive Yorkshire pudding. But you got to be careful, as Josh saw. I had a loaf of Yorkshire pudding with a couple of sausages in it. I went a bit over the top with the Yorkshire pudding mixture. And Mallory Gates, fried crickets.
Crickets, yep. Chocolate crickets. People eat this shit.
Yeah.
I've seen the suckers with the scorpions in it. No, thank you.
See, that's why I'd love to go to like Malaysia and that when they just have like scorpions on a stick.
No.
I'll try anything, anything once.
What? So gross.
So I think we're pretty much wrapping up on our main topic. That doesn't surprise me, Andy. Nothing surprises me with that, man. Yeah. Anybody in the chat have anything else, anything weird, anything that they like to eat, a guilty pleasure or anything that they want to throw out there before we start wrapping things up? Adam can control the chat, so we're just waiting on him.
Got a laughing face. Oh, yeah. No, it don't seem to be any. I think everyone's been fooded out.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing when this finishes.
I'm gonna
go I've got some fucking cake in there. We'll come back from the sister-in-laws. I got a fridge full of curry, cakes, everything. So I may have a little spoonful and then go to bed. Spotted dick with ambrosia custard. See, custard. I only eat custard on its own. I can't have it with anything. Just a bowl of custard will do me nicely. And I'm weird. It has to be the tin stuff. None of that homemade shit. I like the makey stuff.
All right. I think this is where we end our main topic. I just want to thank Anthony Ramella for sponsoring us and hooking us up with that awesome intro. Frank, you're amazing. That $4.13, it's really chugging along here. If anybody else wants to join that Patreon, links in the description. Come give us a hand. We don't need to shout out social media anymore because it's constantly scrolling down the bottom of the screen and Adam pops it up here and there. So if you don't know, we're not going to tell you. No, I'm bullshitting. You can find me on Instagram at the _vaping Jedi, Cloud Cartel UK, Angela Goes First, all that on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook at Across the Pond. You can email us at acrossthepondusuk@gmail.com. Don't forget to submit your entries for the give back. I am going to extend the give back because we've we've had some naughties. Our wrap-up show for season 1 will be the deadline. So I believe we'll call it New Year's Eve. And I think we have a show on the 4th, which wraps up our first season.
The second would be.
Is it the second?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll end the give back we'll end the entries on the 31st. We will announce the winner on the 2nd. So you've got the entire month of December to get your entries in. Make sure they count because we're checking. I don't have anybody excuse me, anybody specific to shout out. I mean, the chat maybe, because you guys keep coming back every couple of weeks. Even after we were gone for 2 months, you came right back like there was nothing happened.
I want to shout out Addie Tooney because it's his birthday. Like, woo,
yeah,
it's his day. Like, that's awesome.
Addie's birthday. Yep, absolutely. You guys got anything for a wrap up or anything like that? We can just go right into songs, or what do you got?
I got, okay, our next show, it's going to be my birthday show. So I need everybody to show up with your favorite bevy. I don't care if it's coffee. I don't care if it's water. Like, let's hang out. Let's have a cuppa, and we're going to just talk about whatever. We'll see.
Talk about birthdays.
We can talk about birthdays.
Just trying to get me songs up. But I'd like to shout out Duchess for dropping all those fucking links for Kassar and all that jazz into chat. So cheers, mate. And can I just say, I'm going to jinx it right now. No potatoes.
Oh, damn it. Did you hit record?
Yeah, mine, bro. I've got it all pre-set up, so I don't have to.
It doesn't have to. It automatically does it.
Yay!
Codename Wide was the first show. No potatoes.
Awesome.
So I'm quite happy that. So I'm just giving myself a clap. Just don't fucking touch anything. That's what I've taught myself. Don't click about.
Oh, before songs.
I never think of songs.
Before songs. We're working on merch. We're working on the Patreon, and we're working on a website. Other than that, let's roll right into our songs. I've got mine picked.
Well, good. Go first, because I've got to find something.
Okay. So first off, we've got Riders in the Sky by Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
And then Flavor of the Week by American Hi-Fi.
Yep. Have you got yours?
No, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going for A Town Called Malice by The Jam. And just only because I was listening to it the other day and it got me boogieing, Crocodile Rock by Elton John.
Oh, hell yeah. Elton John's great.
So they're my two tunes.
That's Sir Elton John to you.
That's right. Okay. I just found, if you guys have not done this, go to your top songs of 2021 on Spotify. It is so much fun. You're like, oh, these songs are great. Oh, wait, these are songs I like. It's so fun. I'm gonna put on from my top song playlist of 2021. Let's see. We're gonna put on "Wow" by Beck. And No Big Deal from Love and Rockets. Hello, Daniel Ash. Yes.
Lovely jubbly. And chat, throw out a couple of songs and we're going to pick one. Oh, shit. People have already in. Peaches, the President of the United States. Sabaton.
I love that song.
I'm going to let you guys pick the song.
I can't see the chat.
Have you full screened it?
No.
On the top, it says comments.
Oh, fuck me.
I only see two. Ooh, wait, there's three.
Everything's going to be all right by Sweatbox.
See, I never would have thought that Duchess would have come up with Peaches. I definitely thought that would have been somebody else.
I think we should add it.
done.
That's just like a happy song.
Yep.
But everybody always forgets about Kitty that they did. Kitty in my foot, I wanna touch it. Oh, I probably shouldn't sing that since we're on the YouTube.
Well, a bit of news. Well, not really news. T pretty much likes a band with music and stuff like that. She now loves Ramones. I got her into the
Hell
Ramones.
yeah! That's my girl. Look, we are gonna have Harry Potter and the Ramones. We are all here for it.
I didn't play. Oh, I like that. So now she's on that, and I caught her listening to Stone Sour as well, which was
nice.
really weird.
Very nice.
She's like, I'm going up and getting changed.
Tell her about my Buckbeak and his Hogwarts letter that I got.
She's watching it upstairs.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she was getting changed. It's normally like some sort of banger music playing. And I was like, why do I hear Corey Taylor for? I must be an advert. No, she's I can't remember what one she liked, what one her favourite, but yeah, she's smashing it.
That's awesome.
She likes a bit of Slipknot, which I was really impressed with.
Ooh.
She's got. I got her into a bit of Pantera as well. So
she's like, "Mommy metal." She's gonna be driving, and she's gonna be like, "Here we go, baby. Here we go."
Yeah. So our playlist is quite mixed now, which is quite nice.
I love it.
So, we've still got them flying in here. So we'll add one more. We've got Vindaloo by Fat Les and Your Love by The Outfield. What one do you want to go for?
The Outfield.
There we go.
I love The Outfield.
From the Bearded Lorryman.
I remember when my mom had that on cassette. Yep.
And just because he's been bang on in chat, we're just going to add his one anyway.
Yeah.
Fat Les, huh?
Vindaloo, 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 na na. That's fucking belt of a tune.
I'll have to listen to it.
Yeah, I don't know it.
I got kicked out of a karaoke for singing it. It is the most horrendous song, but it's great when you've had a bit to drink.
Is that like getting kicked out of a Guitar Center for playing Stairway to Heaven?
Probably.
It's just because you scream it. It's like Chumbawamba, thumb stumping. Have you heard that song?
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
of course.
It's on the same level as that.
That could be a whole show topic, like songs that you think you can sing really well at karaoke when you're drunk and go. Like,
And you can't.
Yeah.
That coming to you in 2022. Josh, write it down.
Put it on the list.
Yes.
Show topic.
Right.
I think we're done.
Yep. Has anyone got anything to shout out or anything? Anything that's coming up?
I don't think so. I do. Well, maybe a little bit. I do. I would like to shout out a couple of the other Brits for kind of bringing me into their own little world. Danny Vapes over on Instagram, Savage Simon, and Jordy. They've all been great people. Smashing through my Instagram. Great people.
Little Bonnie Tyler there, Sewer
Glad
Rug.
to have met him.
I need to hear this because I don't believe this is true.
Do you know what we need to do? Get him on the show and get him to sing it on the show.
No, because YouTube will strike it.
Oh.
Yep.
Can't
Sing it backward.
You'd have to be a bit drunk for that.
But he can sing it to us in Discord.
There you go. But no, Danny Vapes and Savage Simon and Jordy are great people.
Birdman too.
Oh, it's a legend. Love it, especially with his massive stacks. That sounds so rock, but
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mallory Gates is absolutely correct. We can do a Twitch only stream, and so we're not help that out. No, so Twitch is very open He's gone. And yeah, there we go.
That's right. Keep going.
You muted yourself, you little shit.
I know I did.
The cabbage must be talking.
Yep.
Those bloody Brussels sprouts.
I was trying to do it quietly. I thought, shit, better mic it just in mute it just in case. It's a good mic.
We know why. We know why you're muting your mic. It is what it is at this point.
Yeah.
You've already told everybody you've been shitting your brains out. So
it's different. Talking about it's different.
All right, we're wrapped up. Thank you, everybody, once again for coming out. You're absolutely awesome.
Yes.
For us, it never matters how many of you are here, but just that you are here. It's awesome. It's a Zoom chat karaoke when you're all ready.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Yeah, you're going on pretty close to 3 a.m., aren't you?
Yeah.
2:26.
He's working on it.
So, but I can't remember what I was going to say then. But yeah, updates for me. I won't. I'm not reviewing, so don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be doing reviewing, but I will be posting some reveals, build tutorials, coil maintenance videos on YouTube. Not live, just pre-recorded stuff. So yes, I won't be doing reviewing. I'm not going to go down that route, but it's just some little videos I'm going to be putting up in the next couple of weeks. So keep your eye out.
Nice.
And
Awesome.
just building and getting into some shops. And that's about it for me. If you want some merch, head over. But yeah, no, Teespring, we've got some Across the Pond t-shirts. And as Josh said, we will be working on some new ones. So we'll let you know when everything's up and running.
Definitely. Who's down for some post-show hangs in Discord?
I am. Always.
Oh.
I'll be there.
I would be there, but I think it's going to be feed time
late.
soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Go take
So
care
we'll
of that
wrap
baby.
it up. We'll call it maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Let everybody have a stretch, have a pee.
Get some more coffee.
Yep. So we're wrapping it all up. Thanks again for coming to hang out with us. If you are part of our Discord, jump on over and we'll be hanging out for a little while in the hangs.
For sure.
Have a great night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye. I'm still waving.
I'll wave with you.